let's say you want to remember something important. Not something easy like your wife's birthday or your wedding anniversary. Maybe a long list of things which maybe are somewhat obscure concepts, and you want to get them in the correct order. Well, I've got a technique I've learned called window painting. I've learned from Bob Pike in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and I've used it for years to help me remember lists of things like, oh, let's say, maybe your company's core values, for example. So let's talk about window painting and how to apply it. Window painting, as the name suggests, is that you look at something or you draw what could be a series of window panes. Maybe you just need 4 panes, or maybe 6, or in this case, let's talk about 9 window panes. And the way it works is that you relate a simple drawing, something like maybe a 3rd grader would create, to help you remember what the concept is about. So for example, at Displayit, our first core value is that we build our organization with great people. So how are we going to draw that? Well, I would draw it like this. This is an organization or a building, and you know what? We have great people. We build our organization on great people. Sounds simple, but let's move on and we'll see how this all fits together. Our second core value is that we do not serve to exist, we exist to serve. When I look at that term, I think, you know, there's that old not sign, right? Where we take a circle, we draw a line through something we do not want. So what do we not want to do? We do not want to serve to exist, but we want to exist to serve. And then I thought, you know, what about a serving tray? So I put this on a serving tray. So what is this? We do not serve to exist, we exist to serve. And over here, we build our organization on great people. Do you see where I'm going with this? Let's talk about our third one, which is we seek humility. Now, how could we remember that? Well, we don't want to look down on people. We want to, conversely, perhaps look up. So let's draw ourselves a couple eyeballs. We seek humility, and we also listen. Ears are hard to draw, so pardon me. We listen. So what do we have over here? We do not serve to exist. That's right, we exist to serve. See how easy this is? Right here, what do we want to do? We want to put our 5th core value, which is we believe the best about our teammates. So, let's draw some teammates. And to help me remember believe the best, I'm going to put in 2 B's. Remember I said it would look like a 3rd grader's drawing? I'm trying to be true to my word. So here, what do? We believe the best about our teammates, core value number 5. Moving right along, we come to, wow, we blow away expectations, don't we? All right, so what would that might look like? Well, let's put like a breath cloud over here, and maybe something look like blowing, and you know what? There's probably a wow that's going to come along with blowing away expectations. So I will write wow right in here in my very worst 3rd grade spelling. Okay, so what is this? We blow away expectations. Coming to our, well, let's see, this must be the 7th point because we've already used 6 window panes. Our 7th core value is we can always make it better. And I thought, what's already really, really great? And I thought about food. And I thought about chocolate chip cookies, because chocolate chip cookies are probably like the greatest cookie ever. You can never lose by bringing chocolate chip cookies to a bake sale. So I don't know, this is kind of like a cookie and those are some chocolate chips, right? But you know, we're starting with a chocolate chip, which is already great, but you know what? We can always make it even better. There might have been a pun in there. We can always make it better. Then right here, what is this? Number 8 is fun is our secret weapon. And I thought about weapons. And then the first kind of weapon I thought of was like a gun or maybe a cannon, right? And so if you were looking down the barrel of a gun, what would you see? What could a 3rd grader draw? That would be like looking down the barrel of a gun. And what would you find in the Displayit weapon? You would find fun, because fun is our secret weapon. Which brings us to number 9, which is we seek to embrace new technologies and new ideas. And I thought, what's new? I thought, hey, what about a plant that had technology on it? So what I would draw would look something like this, but at the top I would put some type of squarish device which might look like, I don't know, an iPad or something like that. So that's technology on a stick or a stem, if you will. And then what do new ideas look like? Well, the cliche is it looks something like a light bulb. So that's my 3rd grade light bulb right there. So what is this? We embrace technology and new ideas. And right over here, what is this? We believe the best about our teammates, which sits right under, we do not serve to exist, we exist to serve. And there are our 10 core values. But wait a minute, that's only 9, isn't it? And I've used up all my window panes. What am I going to do? We need to do something. Well, our 10th core value is what? We do what is right. Well, let's see. Right, we do what is right. Well, I guess what I'm going to have to do is add a 10th window pane in the correct marker color. And I'm just going to put out here. Why? Because this is the right side of our window pane. And because we always do what is right. So what we find here is this becomes a powerful mnemonic device for you. And the layout actually helps remember that's what window painting is all about. So what I would invite you to do is to draw your own window panes, put it on something like this, which is a very simple 3x5 cheat sheet. And what you'll find is that over time, very quickly, you'll be able to remember what these are without having to look at your sheet, just like I did to be able to put this together for you. So I would encourage you to use window painting to learn something important like the Displayit's 10 core values, because it is just this simple. Because what do we have? Yes, we do listen, and we seek what? Humility. Fun is our secret weapon. We can always make it better. We build an organization with great people. I've missed a few, but you know what they are, so you can fill them in. So that's our little lesson today, window painting, again, courtesy of Bob Pike. And I'm going to explore this for some other things, some other lists that you may find tedious that you want to remember in the proper order and in the proper way. Good day.